Thank you so much, Chelsea, for your ultimate champion for women and girls across the globe. Thank you for your leadership, your advocacy, your unwavering commitment, and thank you for always being there for me. To Elvira and Christine, I am so inspired by you both. Thank you for sharing your courage with us all, and I cannot wait for everyone to hear more about your journey. To my family, my friends, my village, and to everyone here who took time out of their busy lives, especially the kids up there who should be in school, I am so glad you missed school to be here with me. And she's not here today, but I want to thank my grandma Ba. She raised 7 kids in a studio apartment in India. They didn't even have a bathroom growing up. And I am here today because of her sacrifice, determination, and her love. And finally, to Tammy, Kate, and all the She's the First team, thank you for this incredible honor. And more importantly, thank you for the work you do day in and day out. I know your work can be life-changing because it changed my life. Tammy gave me my first internship when I was 17 years old. I was a senior at Malloy High School. My friends would be going to volleyball practice, and instead, I'd be taking the subway from Queens into the city. I'd spend 3 days interning at She's the First and the other days working at the sales floor at Lacoste to save up for college. At She's the First, for one of the first times in my life, I spent hours surrounded by brilliant women who believed deeply in one thing, that every girl deserves an education. And more than that, they also believed in me, and that made all the difference. If you had told me back then, the girl who wasn't on a sports team, wasn't the valedictorian, and definitely wasn't the prom queen, the girl who was constantly made to feel that her dreams were too big. If you told her that one day she'd be standing here receiving the She's the First Luminary Award presented by Chelsea Clinton, she never would have believed it. I mean, take a moment. Could any of our 17-year-old selves have imagined where we are today? When I think about that 17-year-old girl, I get emotional for many reasons. But one is she still did not know what was coming. She doesn't know she'll not only get to work for one, but 2 trailblazing women, 2 women who have changed our worlds forever, and who millions of parents have pointed to and told their daughters, look, she's the first. So, to all the girls out there, I hope you dream big and never let anyone tell you there's nothing you can't achieve. And anytime you have a little voice in your head telling you not to follow your dreams, I hope you'll remember you're not alone, and I will always be cheering you on. I get asked all the time what has been my favorite part of my job, and it's just that. It's playing a tiny part for girls to grow up knowing they can do and be anything, even President of the United States, no matter the color of their skin or where they grow up. And people will say your dreams are too big, but I am proof that if you dream big, work hard, give back to others, that sometimes life exceeds your wildest dreams. And I'm not saying it'll be easy. There will be setbacks. I've had more than a few. There will be heartbreak. I know the pain of believing in something with your whole heart and watching it fall short, not once, but twice, in the most public and personal ways. But I've learned from both Secretary Hillary Rodham Clinton and Vice President Kamala Devi Harris that when these setbacks happen, we can't stop fighting. We have to keep fighting for what's right. We have to keep going. We have to keep showing up for ourselves, our communities, and for girls around the world. People are counting on you. Yes, all of you. The world needs you, and you all being here are doing exactly that. You may be wondering, how can I stand here and say all this with everything that's happening in the world? And many of you that know me have heard me say, multiple things can be true at the same time. You can be heartbroken and worried, but you can still find hope and you can still feel gratitude. And right now, I choose to feel both. I feel the weight of what's happening around us. I am heartbroken and sad and I have a pit in my stomach, but I choose to find hope. I choose to practice the discipline of gratitude, which is one of the best things I learned from Secretary Clinton. And I want to close with this. Vice President Kamala Harris often quoted her mother, Dr. Shamala Gopalan Harris. She said, "You may be the first to do many things, but make sure you're not the last." And looking around this room, I see so many firsts. Female founders, best-selling authors, chiefs of staff, activists, actresses, philanthropists, editors-in-chief, extraordinary women who do that while also juggling being moms, aunties, daughters, sisters, and friends. And while you all are the first, I know you will not be the last. By being here today, you're already making a commitment to pave the way for girls, not only in this room, but around the world. So I have to say, we have to keep getting back up. Let's keep lifting each other up. You can still choose hope, you can still find joy, but it's just that. It's a choice every single day, and you all have to make it as well. I'll leave you with what I ask myself daily. This is how I have to get out of bed every morning. What is one thing you can do today? How can you show up for yourselves, show up for your community? Where are you choosing to find hope? What are you grateful for? And let's keep making sure, while she may be the first, she's not the last. Thank you.